Welcome back, everybody, to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. We are playing through an Eldritch Horror game of Yogg-Sothoth. It is turn 10. I'm going to read later from Lovecraft, a little flavor text for Yogg-Sothoth from Dunwich Horror. But let's get on to our quick recap, and then we'll start turn 10. So I went ahead and added the cards we got from last turn. So we got the a Dread Curse and a Moon Tarot for Safina. So this Moon Tarot card is cool. The Moon Tarot Unique Acid. Whenever you lose one or more sanity, you may gain one focus or spend one focus to improve a skill. So I think what's cool about Safina is she can spend the focus and get it back. And she also needs to put focuses to gain her Painted World reward. So maybe I'll do that on this turn, since she just has to move one space to get this clue. So I'll do that. And then Joe Diamond, he will move toward this monster here. He's also got a ritual spell here. Test can move to any space if he passes. Plumb the void. Okay, so that's a cool one for him to try. Maybe he will try that on his action phase. And then Rita will go down to ruined Buenos Aires to get this clue. Remember that our beyond one mystery, we have to spend, after a research encounter, we can take the clue gained from the encounter and place it here, and then we can put that mystery can be closed. Okay, so let's start. Like I said, I'm going to have Safina do her Moon Tarot, and she will spend this focus. Now, as you know, Safina's also got this ability that it says if you spend a focus, if you spend one focus, she can keep a focus. Right? So she can also spend a focus and keep a focus. So she will spend this focus, and then she gets it back. And she will get to improve one skill of her choice, but she'll actually just take that improvement and put it toward her backstory. So she needs to get 3 of those, and then we can have the Painted World. So that's her first move, her first action. Her second action will be to move to this clue. Rita also, she's doing okay. Let's see if she has any special card here. Ally character. You may trade with another character. Maybe they can join up after. She has a rugged condition. She has her blunderbuss. Yeah, so she will simply, well, yeah, maybe she can also heal one. Let her heal one. And then she can do her move. Her sanity's already up, but her life isn't. So okay, so she's moved, ready for her encounter in ruined Buenos Aires. And then Joe Diamond will try this roll, which he passes, and that means he can move anywhere he wants. And he's going to jump right into the heart of things. He will take on these monsters. So let's go for it. Okay, so the action phase is done. And we will move on to the encounter phase. Let's start with Safina. She will get a clue. She's in a wilderness space, so it says the terrain has been flattened by some enormous creature. You follow its path of destruction. She makes a check. Okay, if you pass, actually, let's let her give her a chance because she has a focus. She can reroll. No. If you fail, all you find is a mutilated animal, lose 1 sanity. Okay, so she loses 1 sanity, does not gain her clue this turn, so not good. Let's move on to Rita. Rita is now in ruined Buenos Aires. She's going to go for her encounter card. Encounter card is a city. A veteran of the, not encounter card, research card. A veteran of the Great War, mutilated by mustard gas, is sitting in a park talking to himself. You offer some help and ask about his experiences. If you pass, he tells you of the other worlds he saw during combat. Gain this clue. Okay, so now she gains the clue. If you gain a clue from the research encounter, you may spend 1 clue and place it on this card. So I can take this and place it on this card. And now we've got 1 of 3 to close this gate. Okay, so making good progress. Now we're going to try to close this Heart of Africa gate. So we got Joe Diamond. Joe Diamond will test his will. Okay, and he will re-roll. Do a re-roll with his focus. Okay, lost the focus, lost his will test, so he is going to lose 2 will. Here. Okay, and he will go ahead and attack. He will have 6 here. Okay, so he does the 2 damage, and the dimensional shambler is destroyed. And then he will do another attack here. And the serpent people also gone. So Joe is on the fringes of sanity here. But he's got those monsters. Now he's going to have to do an encounter inside of the portal to close it. And he's gone through his portal in the Heart of Africa to Lost Carcosa. Turning the corner, you suddenly find yourself on stage. Other actors speak the dialogue and look at you expectantly. Someone off stage passes you a script, but the text is difficult to interpret. So Joe reads from the text. He passes. If the audience applauds your performance, and the curtain falls. Close this gate. You consider sticking around for the second show in hopes of picking up details you missed the first time. You may become delayed to gain 2 clues. Well, he will become delayed to gain 2 clues. The gate is closed. He will gain the 2 clues, and we will place them on the Mythos. Okay, so 2 clues placed on the Mythos. Okay, so he is delayed. Encounter phases are done. Let's go to the Mythos phase. So Mythos phase, it's a rumor. It's a rumor on space 11. So we can put this rumor token on space 11, which maybe Rita will have to go after. And the rumor is called Dimensions Collide. Everywhere that these portals have been reported, earthquakes shake the streets into rubble, and sinkholes swallow buildings whole. So there's Dimensional Collide, and there's a this must be the middle of the ocean here. So this is the encounter to resolve. Also, this spawns 2 clues, so we can take the clue bag and spawn 2 clues. These 2 clues are on the other boards. 7. Great, and one more, 9. Up here. Okay, so we've got more clues spawned, and great. Okay, so we've spawned clues. We've made space 11 the active mystery. I mean the rumor, active rumor, and then we will put 8 Eldritch tokens on this Mythos card. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8. And what happens is during a reckoning, we remove these. We remove these tokens during the reckoning. And if there's none left on the card, we lose the game. And then we can go to Final Mythos and read our lose flavoring text. Okay, that is the end of turn 10 here in the game. For turn 11, you can click on the next link. And thank you for joining us. I wanted to read a quick Yogg-Sothoth text from the book that goes along with Yogg-Sothoth theme, but it was just kind of cool. It says, as the presence of the 3 men seemed to rouse the dying thing, it began to mumble without turning or raising its head. Dr. Armitage made no written record of its mouthings, but asserts confidently that nothing in English was uttered. At first the syllables defied all correlation with any speech of earth, but toward the last there came some disjointed fragments, evidently taken from the Necronomicon, that monstrous blasphemy in quest of the thing had perished. These fragments, as Armitage recalls them, ran something like Nagai, Nagaga, Bug Shagog, Ya, Yoggsautoff, Yoggsautoff. They trailed off into nothingness as the whippoorwills shrieked in rhythmical crescendos of unholy anticipation. Then came a halt in the gasping, and the dog raised its head in a long, lugubrious howl. A change came over the yellow, goatish face of the prostrate thing, and the great black eyes fell in appallingly. Outside the window the shrilling of the whippoorwills had suddenly ceased, and above the murmurs of the gathering crowd that came the sound of a panic-struck whirring and fluttering. Against the moon-vast clouds of feathery watchers rose and raced from sight, frantic at that which they sought for prey. All at once the dog started abruptly, gave a frightening bark, and ran nervously out of the window by which it had entered. Okay, so there's a little encounter with the Armitage hearing the words Yogg-Sothoth in the theme. See you on turn 11. Check out the links below, and thank you.